YouTube, how's it going? Welcome back to AJ's Garage. This is a little different for me, and I'm really not quite sure where this project is going, but just to give you a little background on it, the other day I went and picked something up for the truck. I did want to record a little bit of it, but it was extremely hot. I live in California Central Valley, and it was about 106 that day. So I'm really not quite sure where I'm going to take this, but I went and picked up that. So here it is, a camper shell, truck topper. There's quite a few different things I've heard them called, but I went and picked this up for free. If you guys haven't heard of the application OfferUp, I have it on my phone and I check it every once in a while, and this came up for free. It had been on there for about a day, so I messaged the guy, and it wasn't too far from me, about a 30-minute drive, so ended up taking the truck. The gentleman told me that this had just been sitting on a C10. I can't remember the year, but they were just trying to get rid of it. They were going to do some work to the truck, and this wasn't in the plans. So for free, I went and picked it up. Now, it needs a good cleaning, but it's actually in pretty good shape. So, of course, this back will open up, and then these side doors open up. This is really the only damage to it. So I'll eventually have to figure out how to replace that. And I'm thinking of doing some aluminum, something just so this is sturdy. I don't really need this to open, but both sides open easily, and the back one does as well. I do plan on, well, actually right now, I'm going to try to get this paint off of this back door just so it's visible from there when I'm driving. Makes it a little easier to see what's behind me. But literally all I spent for this was 20 bucks and picked up these little seat clamps that keep the shell on there. I have also ordered some new of these T-handles. That way I have the key and I can lock these. This side and the other side. I'm not quite sure about this rear one yet. But what I'm going to do right now is back the truck up, get this cleaned up a little bit, and see if I can get this paint off the rear glass. So before I get started on the rear hatch, I just want to show you guys the inside of the topper. Like I mentioned, it's in good shape. As far as structure, everything looks good. It's just a little dirty. All the years of neglect and not being in use, just needs a good clean. Here is a view of the C-clamps. I did order a set of 4 of these off of Amazon. I do want to put one right in the middle there, so we'll have one at the back of the bed, the front, and the middle. And no holes or issues. The only thing I did notice is that tape up there, so not quite sure what that is yet. But as far as cleaning up the paint off of the rear hatch here, I already got started on it. It looks a lot better. What I've been using is this Easy Off oven cleaner. So I just kind of spray it, let it sit a few minutes, and then scrub it. So let's see if I can get the rest of this off. Just about finished up, and as you guys can tell, we got some visibility into the back of the truck. Now, some of these spots where you can clearly see through, There's no paint or anything left on there. Some of these other spots still have some residue on there, so I still need to scrub those down a little bit more. But as far as how it sits now from the inside of the truck, I can pretty much clearly see what's behind me now. Whereas before with the paint, it was pretty much kind of blocked out. You couldn't see anything. So we'll give it a little bit more of a scrub, get it finished up. One other thing too that I had noticed on my truck, and for the longest time I wasn't really quite sure what they were, but all these little button tabs, I'm not sure if it came on all the camper specials or you had to order it as an option, but originally there was probably some sort of fabric, whether it was a leather piece, cloth, whatever it might have been, that would have clipped into place along with all these buttons all along the edge here, all the way around, so that when you did have a camper, this was blocked off as privacy. So I'm not sure if I'd be able to order something like that or possibly make something. I think making something would be pretty cool, especially out of leather, where I can just store it right behind the bench seat and the storage that I made back here. But for now, we're making progress. So like I mentioned, I'm not quite sure what direction I'm heading in. Next video on the topper will be replacing these locks and seeing if we can remove these easily and decide what to replace this brittle plexiglass with. So let me know what you guys think, if you guys are interested in this or it's something you're interested in. I know there's a lot of cool videos with people camping out of the back of their trucks like this, which I would love to do, especially, go camping for the night, wake up in the morning, go fishing, just hanging out with the family. So part one, hope you guys enjoy the series. Thank you.